All right. Our next match, we had Baron Corbin taking on Kalisto in a chairs match. Um, Now this was a surprisingly good match. This was maybe the second best match on the card. In fact, this is kind of one of those things where the expectation kind of almost either elevates or devalues the match a little bit, and that's not exactly fair. But it's just naturally what happens. So I mean, this match we didn't really have that much expectation. I didn't think it was going to be bad or anything. It was just kind of there. It's definitely the least profiled match on the card. But I thought they just over delivered and gave it a lot of time. They were very creative with the chairs. They used lots of chairs. So the chairs match is kind of the simplest gimmick that they can have here, but they just had a ton of chairs out there and they used a lot of them, and I thought that was a very good way to emphasize this match. And so they did a lot of great spots with them having a little kind of setting up a bridge of tables of chairs, and Kalisto did a senton bomb off the top rope on Corbin, and he splashed right through the chairs. I thought that was done really well. Just Corbin throwing Kalisto around in the pile of the chairs, almost bowling him into it, choking him with his t-shirt and kind of flinging him around. It was done really well, and it was like 12 minutes long, and it took Corbin a lot to take out Kalisto eventually. So I thought both guys came out of here looking really good. I really enjoyed the match. I gave it 3 3/4 stars overall out of 5. And like I was saying with the expectations, we thought Miz and Ziggler was, for sure going to be a 4-star, 4.5-star match, and I still liked it, but I gave that 3 3/4 stars. So it's the same thing, but our expectation levels kind of makes this chairs match look a little better. And I really enjoyed it. And I thought it was done well. And then another Talking Smack regular, Baron Corbin, somebody who's taken full advantage of the brand split and of his time on Talking Smack. He once again killed it on Talking Smack. He goes on there and he makes great points. He's a jerk, but him and Daniel Bryan have a great little feud going on, just like with The Miz. Corbin constantly calling Daniel Bryan a little guy. He's saying he was mad that he beat up one of his little guys in Kalisto, and it must make Daniel Bryan mad, and just asking for opportunities. And Corbin really making some points on how he should be in the main event scene now. Bryan saying he's on his way, but not quite there yet. And so they had a great exchange on Talking Smack. So I know a lot of people don't like Corbin, but he's really doing well since the brand split. I really enjoyed what he's doing, and a good match for him. Maybe one of his best matches that he's had. And so we'll see where he goes forward. I know he's a lone wolf. This is kind of a little bit of a fancy booking thing. I don't want to get too much into it. Nobody wants to really hear too much of that. But I really like to see Corbin as a bodyguard to somebody, of if it's Ziggler or if it's Miz. I was thinking maybe him, Miz, and Maurice, and then even Eva Marie be like this little bit of a stable. Maurice and Eva Marie are friends on Total Divas, and they seem kind of similar. They're not really too much of wrestlers, but they're great valets. And I think Corbin just needs like a hot girl with him, and him and Eva Marie together. And if I always said that he should be coming out on a motorcycle, he's got it in his entrance music, and that's his gimmick kind of. He's like the lone biker guy. And if he had Eva Marie dressed in leather on the back of his motorcycle, that'd get monster heat. But I think that'd be a great package, and I'd almost like them all together with Miz and Maurice, who already kind of have some star power, and be Miz's bodyguard kinda, and you can eventually do that feud in the future. But I think Corbin's doing great work on his own. He doesn't really need anybody else right now. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with him as he moves forward.